Been here at Venetian Marina visitor moorings now for a couple of days, and it's time to move on and find some shade because the next few days are going to be baking. So, but we're just keeping an eye on the weather, as you can see from the clouds behind me. I think we might see some rain today, but hey ho, we'll enjoy the cooling effect of rain when it arrives. In this week's vlog, we're on the Middlewich branch of the Shropshire Union Canal, and we leave Venetian Marina moorings and head up the Middlewich branch and moor up just outside Aqueduct Marina for the night. We then continue all the way along the Middlewich branch until we arrive at Middlewich, where we stayed for 2 nights before descending Wardle Lock and turning left onto the Trent and Mersey Canal, finishing up at Bramble Cuttings.
They seem to come really fast.
Some people do.
We've got some help on the lock today. A lady is having tuition from a boater, and he's asked Chris to stay on the boat, so there you go.
Little bear still there?
Yep. Little Bear was in build at Fernwoods at the same time as AmyJo. Well, we've not travelled far. We've gone just past Aqueduct Marina visitor moorings, and we found ourselves a relatively shady spot here. At the moment we're in the shade of this tree, and then later this afternoon hopefully we'll be in the shade of those trees. But there's a nice breeze blowing through this section, so I think we're going to be all right here for the next few days. What we didn't realise was we've moored right on top of an aqueduct with stunning views of the Cheshire countryside. Just look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I've got a new camera. It's a DJI Osmo, a bit like the Gopro, and I forgot to turn it on, so Chris is struggling to get it going. Wave. We're now at Church Minshull visitor moorings, and as you can see they provide you with stands for your barbecues. But the reason we like these moorings is the views in the distance. You can see for miles. Well, you can over the tall grass and bushes, but...
River Weaver's down there somewhere.
And of course somewhere hidden down there is the River Weaver, as Chris just said. Always tell it's warm and sunny, and Chris sits on the bunny seat at the back.
Nice. really long, aren't they, these ones? How long does it go on for? Will we get under the bridge and it's still going above us? Makes you wonder what's in all those containers. Oh, I thought we were at the end. That's it. There you go. We are. And now we're going under the railway. Yeah. I've got it on the video, the reflections on the roof of the bridge, whatever it is.
Well, we're now waiting at Stanthorn Lock. The boat in front of us has just gone down. It looks like there might be another one waiting to come up, and then it'll be our turn.
Here he comes. Into the lock. Nearly got overtaken by another boat coming around the corner, but hey-ho. As you say, this lock is one where it creeps up on you, Steve, doesn't it? There we go. Let's shut the gate. Stay there, Smudge. Let's just shut the gate. There we go. Done.
Having stopped for 2 nights here at Middlewich, it was time to move on and head on to the Trent and Mersey Canal. But first we had to descend Wardle Lock, or Moorings Lock as it's more affectionately known. After years of collapse, CNRT have finally reinstalled the bank just here above Wardle Lock. But don't try mooring up against it because all the collapsed bank is still in the water. All they've done is just restored the bank and not cleared the rubble.
That was a bit tight getting off the lock landing into the lock. And Steve was concerned about smudge because he'd run off. As you can see, there's not a lot of room either side. But what a glorious day we have got today to be cruising.
Just come down through Wardle Lock and I've reversed back onto the water point, which is right on the corner there. So we're just topping up with water before we continue. Not quite sure where we're going to get today. Probably Bramble cuttings or even Anderton. It depends on how the heat goes, but we're going to be heading off down that away. We've got the 3 Middlewich locks and big lock to handle, and then we're lock free for a while. But it's warming up nicely. Now in the top lock of the Middlewich 3. These are quite fast locks, they drop really quickly. So
one where Steve only really just fits. To get the swing around that corner, he's got to come out the lock. Going to be still.
clear.
In the lock. There he is, down there. I think he might be staying in the shade until I go and open the other lock actually. She's just round that corner.
Not much of a bywash today because of the water levels are low, but it's enough to slowly pull AmyJo's bow round, which is helping me get round this fairly tight bend actually.
Locks obviously leak because boats just come up and it's already only half full now. So top it up before we come in. We are just coming around the corner there.
Now this one's got a lovely big bolt sticking out. in the bottom lock of the 3. Chris has got some help because there's a lady in a boat waiting to come up. So we can just put the paddles down, leave the gates open and go.
That's it, going down. There he is at the other end. This little smudge. He's on his lead today because his recalls are appalling. He's not coming back when called, so he goes on his lead. And in the distance there, the next lock has actually got a boat in it that's coming up. So we'll be able to leave these gates open and they'll leave their gates open.
Morning. Yeah. Hiya. Pick you up under the lean-to. Hey? You're enjoying yourself too much, that's what it is. You certainly are. Okay, enjoy your holiday. You are, love.
Cool, Andrea.
That's why I thought I'd pick you up here. I can get a bit of a respite as well.
Oh, they can do the water the right way round. There's somebody on that water point.
Yeah.
We've only got people off now, haven't we?
Well, we're through the locks, and obviously the council have been cutting grass down here because it looks really nice. They've done a nice job of it.
Oh.
You can just see Middlewich Church in the background.
I thought lovely moorings, private moorings.
Yeah, beautiful mooring spot, but it's private moorings.
Oh, okay.
What a shame, yeah. Right, I'm going to put the camera down because there's a tight bend, there's a boat on the water point, and I need to concentrate. Shame, it's another boat. Got to meet its maker, as it were. Fiberglass again. Wait now, turn now at Big Lock, and this will be the last lock now for some time, which will be really nice, because in this heat there's nothing worse than trying to operate a lock. But as we've said before, Chris would far sooner work a double lock like this one than actually handle the boat, so she's quite prepared to do that.
Well, we're in Big Lock now, double one, and Smudge knows where to keep cool. There he is. Oh, I think he's going to have a sort of mud bath cooling down. Oh hell, oh dear, we've got a dirty Smudge now.
But I've got to say, the Big Lock pub is quite inviting in this heat. Could grab a quick swift half on the way down through the lock, I guess. So we're out of Big Lock now. We've just made the turn around the corner and we're cruising on now, and we're finding it better cruising because there's a bit of a breeze. and that's keeping us nice and cool. So although despite its hot sunny day, it's actually quite pleasant while we're cruising. So I think we're going to continue a little bit further and see where we can end up, either by the salt works or somewhere like that. But for now we're just enjoying the breeze that the cruising's generating. The name Middlewich, Northwich and Nantwich are synonymous with salt mines, and this is the result. These flashes, I'm going to call this Croxton flash because I didn't see a name for it, but you're going to see a lot of these up here now. Well, I've just been reminded that this is actually an old canal. So as a consequence it was built as a contour canal, and we've just come round almost 180 degrees and carrying on. So I think it's going to be quite a twisty turny bit of canal this. Just after we passed Croxton Flash, the GoPro on the front of the boat battery died on us, so I didn't film the rest of the journey, but we did manage to get a mooring at Bramble Cuttings. Young Smudge loves it here at Bramble Cuttings. He can have a good old run around.
Oh,
and
God,
this
he's
time
muddy.
he went to the beach and had a little paddle. Very brave little boy, because he doesn't like the water. That's because he went in there. Brave. You're getting brave. Come here. That evening I donned my chef hat and rustled us up a towpath tucker barbecue to end the day. Well, that's it for this week, folks. I do hope you enjoyed our little cruise to Bramble Cuttings, and as always we must say a thank you to our Patreon crew and our channel members. Thank you very much, guys. As always, we appreciate your support. If you enjoyed the vlog, please do give us a thumbs up, it helps the channel, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. It only costs you a mouse click and no financial outlay at all. And if you want to receive future vlogs, then please hit the bell icon and you'll be notified when we post the next vlogs. So until then, stay safe, look after yourselves, and we'll see you next time on Life on Board AmyJo. Bye.